Hoarding is having so many things that you cannot manage the clutter and find it difficult or impossible to throw things away. But honestly, in simple terms, this shit is disgusting. If you guys have ever seen the show Hoarders, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go and watch the most disgusting moments on Hoarders. The most disgusting moments on Hoarders.
The most disgusting moments on Hoarders.
That's what I just said. What do you guys think it smells like in there? Probably right? We could all assume
I'm probably a hoarder.
My boy can't even breathe. I know they got asbestos up in this. Ain't no way they don't. What even is that? I know there's all this. This is expected. They're hoarders. But not spider webs up, down, left, right, crisscross applesauce on the wall. my room when I was 9 years old.
Crying.
Wait, hold on. I take back everything I said. This house is dope. They have a dirt bike track in their living room, bro. That's dope.
But apart from being a couple, Fred and Mary are also partners in crime. And by crime, we mean they are hoarders.
Yo, this is a health hazard for the spiders and the bugs that live in the home. Nikko, 10 cents to jump in the pile of garbage. No. I would not jump in this pile of because there's so many variables. I don't even think I'd do it for $1,000. I'm being like dead ass serious. If I run, right, I'm like this, jump. Leap into this pile of garbage, the possibility of me landing on wildlife, black widows, snakes, a dog with rabies. You never know what you're going to find in these places, okay?
This couple hoarding is so bad that their home is a breeding ground for one of the most disgusting things ever, roaches.
I seen a few roaches, so I sprayed.
One time 13 years ago.
This past month, they must have multiplied. They claim if you see one, there's 100 hiding somewhere, so.
Hey, I'm sorry. You got to burn this house down, dude.
That it grabbed the attention of county authorities.
Yeah, bro. It's like a biohazard.
They labeled the place unlivable and consequently shut it down.
She's like, you can't shut my house down.
With Fred facing criminal charges as a result.
They charged me for child endangerment because my house was dirty.
You have kids? Oh, no, bro. You got to go to jail. Yeah, the house is radioactive, bro. You cannot have in this place.
They overreacted a lot. I mean, I'm not here to harm anybody. I didn't harm my son.
What do you mean? Yes, you put your child in danger. What the Not only physically, but like mentally, bro. Maybe he's retarded. I don't know. By the way, YouTube, nobody was harmed in the making of this video. This is a video I'm reacting to that's on YouTube, so don't take this one down too, please. Okay, thank you.
But before the cleanup can start, they first have to hose down the entire place because of the massive amount of dust piled up inside.
What?
We don't normally have to hose down the house before we clean it, but the dust is so bad in this house. And
there's no
one reason
way
the cobwebs look so thick and disgusting is because there's inches of dust in the cobwebs.
I know everything's disgusting and terrible, and there's a lot of dust, so let's just spray water over everything. I feel like that's a terrible idea. Am I wrong? Now you're just turning the hard, dried up poop to diarrhea all over again. It's making it booty crack soup.
Suddenly, an oxygen tank buried under piles of flammable garbage begins leaking, but thankfully, Matt shuts it down before it gets out of hand.
I got it.
It's oxygen, not a bomb. Dude thinks he's EOD. Everybody hold your breath. Don't breathe in the oxygen. I don't understand how people let it get to this point. The amount of disrespect you gotta have for yourself is crazy.
Brother,
As the cleanup progresses, Fred grows increasingly anxious about missing documents.
Missing? They've been missing for years.
Matt gathers the whole family to help in the search for these important papers.
We need to find the
There in
paperwork.
my little black book with all the medical numbers.
Yeah, I put it there about 7 years ago. You don't remember that? I know you haven't seen it.
Christine believes she's found what her dad was looking for, only to realize it's not what he needed after all.
Is that it?
I think so.
Great, take it to him.
Yeah, Dad, I found it next to the 7 years of dog shit.
As Christine's search falls short, Mary's anxiety starts to climb, but mostly because the reality of the hoarding situation has finally pushed her to her breaking point.
Oh my God, dude.
Just went in.
This filter they put on this video with like these little dust particles, it makes me like hold my breath because I think I'm about to breathe in some nasty shit. This whole video I'm like,
everybody strap in. I'm about to open some windows.
this has to cost more than like $100,000 collectively for the whole cleanup effort, for all the time and shit you put into it. You might as well turn your house into a paintball or airsoft park. I feel like the cleanup is 100% not worth it.
The extent of structural damage caused by hoarding becomes apparent. Spotting the basement through a hole in the floor, Matt and Fred decide to venture down for a closer inspection.
No, f that, bro.
The guys literally just dropped right through the floor. Because I can see the trash in the basement.
Oh, bro, if I'm helping my foot go through the floor, I'm bro. Ah! How much money am I getting? Ah! The second you fall through that floor and everything touches you, you're going to need to go to the hospital, get all the shots, bro, because you caught something. Good luck suing a charity. Hey, listen, you can sue anybody and anything. Trust me, okay?
I can sue Greenpeace.
You're going to sue Greenpeace? Who do you think you're going to go after next? Save the children?
Even though they don't fully lift the ban, it feels like the beginning of their journey to reclaiming their home has finally kicked off.
Now it just looks like an old crusty cabin.
Food is like creativity and possibilities in life.
No,
but
don't talk
I
about
don't
that.
have a working refrigerator. When I buy food,
What?
I have to hang the bags from the chandeliers in order to keep the rats from getting to the food.
She's got rats, and it's not even a thing for her. If you don't have a working refrigerator, get it out of your house. Oh, I hang the bags so the rats don't get them. How big are these rats getting? Those bags are 10 feet off the ground. Let me know down below in the comments, what would you do if you went over to somebody's house and one, it looked like that, or you go over to somebody's house, they got rats this fucking big. Rats bigger than Drake's. I'm fucking leaving.
The same state of the house is so bad that it's beginning to piss off the neighbors. And if it continues like this, Anna fears that they might just call Adult Protective Services on her mother.
As they should. You should too. Your mom's suffering. She's a crazy person. True hoarding is a mental disability, is it not? Because you have the inability to let something go. Like you're actually picking torture, dude.
We realized that her hoarding was triggered by a very traumatizing marriage. Turns out Lisa's late husband was a narcissist that would stop at nothing to be in control.
So you f***ed your house up. Do not go blaming another person for the way your house looks. But everyone's like, oh, but he was a narcissist. Everybody, chat, listen. Half the time people have no idea what an actual narcissist is. The way society is today, the second somebody doesn't get their way or doesn't like what somebody else is saying, they call them a narcissist. That shit goes out the window with me. If someone's like, oh, be careful talking to that person, they're a narcissist. I'm like, thanks, I'll find out for myself. Appreciate it.
She became a hoarder because he told her she was one, like a hypnotized person.
What the fuck? The fact that the show took the direction this way has got me bamboozled beyond my fucking wildest dreams. This is crazy person behavior, bro. Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't know the dude. The dude might have been a fucking complete asshole piece of shit. That doesn't mean any of this has to happen.
With the help of Anna's boyfriend, Richie, Matt kicks off the day's efforts with a focus on sorting out the chaos in the kitchen.
Since when the f do metal cans just twist in half?
Have a rat.
It's our first flattened rat.
Oh!
Is there a date on it?
What?
No date on.
How many rat traps do you have? All of them. My whole house is a rat trap.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Matt continues to discover fossilized rats.
Fossilized rats.
Eaten, it's just fossilized.
Bro, that's a mummy, dude.
And as if that isn't enough, he makes one of the most disgusting discoveries of the day.
What's it gonna be? The most disgusting discovery? It's gonna be piss or shit or toenails in a jar. That'd be some crazy shit.
Turns out a jar of candy that Lisa has saved for 25 long years. But what is even more disgusting is that she dips her hand in the jar and eats it.
No, don't eat that. Please don't eat that.
It's delicious.
Oh no, she has to go to jail. They did that shit on purpose, bro, because now I'm f***ed up. I don't know if I can finish this. Oh, the most disgusting thing is this jar of candy. I'm like, the f***, it's candy. Then she goes in and eats it. What?
Near the end of the day, Anna and Richie arrive to see the results of the cleanup so far. But unfortunately, it doesn't look any different from what it initially was.
Yeah, I bet.
Matt and Mark suggest that Anna calls Adult Protection Services to give Lisa the help that she needs.
No, call the fucking asylum, bro. Regular fucking crazy person hospital ain't gonna do it. You need Gotham City's Arkham Asylum, okay? We're at that fucking level now. Shit fucking went quick.
Nancy is a retired phone company worker that lives in Seattle, Washington.
My house is filled with empty bottles.
You can hear the flies.
Empty boxes and empty dog food cans.
Over the years, Nancy's...
No. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Hello, 911. Can you come get these fucking dogs, please? I can't simply watch this because of the dogs. Proceeds to watch.
After much convincing from her family, Nancy has accepted help from a team of professionals to address her hoarding.
Your garbage is the furniture. What the even is this room? Oh, it's the garbage room. How the do you even get to that spot? You have to dig that hole every day just to fucking sit there. She got with a shovel and shit. And then she like, oh, this is nice. Let me go to work.
I just want to say, please do not ask me why I want to keep something.
The whole fucking reason they're there.
Everything was going fine in the kitchen, but then all of a sudden Janine just kind of had a breakdown, it looked like. She just started staring at the floor, you know, and crying.
It never ends, dude, of course. They'll never sell that house, dude.
When her sister asks why she kept the state of the house from the rest of the family, Nancy reveals her biggest fears.
Judgment and rejection.
And are you feeling that now?
No, not at all.
Hey, listen though, you fucking should. Maybe it'll help you stop this bullshit. We're gonna run the same shit that you guys said I was gross and disgusting because of my hoarding. So I'm gonna hoard even more. Okay, this is a you problem. Like, nobody feels sorry for you. And why did they let her stay and see the shit? I'd be like, we're gonna send you on a vacation to a Motel 6. 5-star vacation for you, Motel 6 down the street. You're gonna love it. Just so she don't get in the way.
Clearing out most of the house, the crumbling structure of the house is revealed.
Very significant damage.
Okay. There's nothing left.
So it was all pointless. You're gonna have to move.
When they break the news about the inhabitable nature of the house to Nancy, it's just too much for her to handle.
Well, I didn't know it was as bad as it is.
I didn't know it this bad. She's blind too, I guess. That's crazy. That makes so much more sense. She was blind the whole time. She just thought the shit she was bumping into was the walls. That makes way more sense.
Psychologist Michael recommends that Nancy move somewhere closer to her family. After hearing Michael's suggestion, Nancy's sister offers her a home in daughter's house since they are relocating.
No. Did they say she's moving? It was someone. You're never going to know my address. You're not bringing that shit this way.
Her new living situation squared away, the cleanup mission pivots to salvaging items that'll fit into her fresh start.
A piece of paper?
Do you need it?
Yeah, that's brand new.
She's going to be around family and a new clean environment.
Bro, throw away the Febreze. You've never used it.
Nancy's story is one of those things that teaches us that we can get past anything as far as we have the right people around.
We didn't get past anything! With your eyes, blind eyes, you can get through anything. What the did we get through? All we learned is that you gotta burn your house down because it's uninhabitable. An honest TV show at this point would be the most entertaining thing. Can I just be the host? I'll be like, all right, so as you guys saw in this episode, don't be like this or else you're gonna be fucking homeless. You're gonna go fuck up other people's houses. Buy a stupid, dumb blind on to the next one. Let's go.
Bob and Betsy have been married for 30 long years, but after having 4 kids, things took a nosedive.
Oh, this makes me nervous.
Right now, the unfit living conditions for Bob's family have reached a crisis point.
Wait! What age did you have kids? Because this motherfucker looks like he's 70 years old, and those kids look like they're 10. And I totally get that having kids makes life difficult. I've yet to find a house where people have had kids and the house was just spotless clean. It's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be messy. But this firewood in the house. Okay, not an excuse because you have kids.
Some bed bugs have gotten into our house.
I wonder how.
With the clutter, they find a lot of places to hide, and it's very hard.
Child Protective Services! Child Protective Services!
We haven't been sleeping in the house for probably 6 or 7 weeks, roughly.
Bob's plan was to starve out the bed bugs by camping in the yard with Betsy and their 4 youngest kids, all between 3 and 13. But unfortunately for him, it's tough luck, because bed bugs can endure for up to 2 years on just 1 meal.
You know what's crazy? Is I bet you after a week, that tent is gonna be more full than the whole goddamn house.
With temperatures dropping close to freezing, Bob has to clear out the house for the exterminators to tackle the bed bug infestation. So, he has no other choice than to work with a team of professionals.
Hey, they're lazy.
Turns out that Bob's mother lived through the Depression, and as a result, he learned from her that it's very important to save things.
Save what? That's like going to take a shit in the toilet and being like, oh wait, let me catch it. My mother did live through the Great Depression, so I better save this, you know, just in case I need to like eat it or something later. Maybe that's how you can identify a hoarder. Their excuses make zero sense.
Thankfully, that's about to change. A professional organizer and her team show up to declutter Bob's place, making way for the exterminators.
And for YouTube, these children are they're okay. They're not victims of anything.
Mr. Editor, you gotta keep this shit in the video or else YouTube gonna take this video down.
It's fine. They're fine. Everything is fine, okay?
Bob and Betsy's kids were taken out of the house while the cleaning process was underway.
They should have been taken a long time ago, bro.
When the exterminator arrives, he is given a tour of the house to see if it is fit for the bed bugs treatment
gonna be like this.
Thankfully, he confirms that the kids' toys are safe to keep. And with that, the only thing left to do is the extermination.
They really went through all that work to keep some kids' toys. Bro, no, f that.
From you now is a yes or no. Do you think this is a job that you can do?
Yes, we can exterminate right now.
Yes, I will take your money, but it might not work, just saying.